Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yeah, we reached now to Friday, the last day of the week. I might have an important phone call that might come. I'm hoping it will come. Actually, there will be a phone call coming. I'm hoping it won't be whilst we're live on air. But we're joining me when we've got 4 points, 4 new segments, actually, not 4 points. 4 new segments that we're going to be talking about. Gabriel Jesus, how he's feeling about life at Arsenal. We've got some news in regards to Lucas Torreira that actually I don't believe. It's just someone called him mischievous. And we're going to go into the live poll, the voting that we've done over the last 24 hours and some other bits and pieces on this live news segment here on Cannon Fodder TV. Yes, welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Now, I don't know whether, twerk for work, because one of our subscribers is watching now, but you've given me like a little, I don't know, I'm kind of trying to be mindful of how I pronounce fodder. Cannon Fodder, F-O-D-D-E-R, not F-O-O-D-D-D-D-N-A-A-A. Fodder. Anyhow, give me a complex now, I know about that. God, Jeremy. But anyhow, we are live. Make sure that you do subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV. Also, we've got what do we call this? Not a TV. I'm pointing at the live chat. Come into the live chat. Let me know your thoughts about anything Arsenal been getting on, anything Arsenal related, Arsenal rated. I had a really good evening show. I think someone was not intentionally. They were trying to wind me up, but in the end, I was spelling my name wrong. Yeah, it's with an X, not a Z. Alex. It's with X. A-L-E-X. But come into the live chat. Let me know your thoughts. Any comments you want to make, questions, Arsenal-related, football-related. I just finished watching, was it I Believe in Miracles? Yeah, the mid-rocket rise of Nottingham Forest with under Cloughy and Taylor as well. It's a really good documentary. If you do have time, if you do want to know about, the history, actually, English football, I take a documentary there. It's called I Believe in Miracles. Wonderful, wonderful video there. I think what we need to do now is just make sure, I need to have my the video running here, live show. Let me just make sure that there's no blockage in the live chat, because I think for some reason, let's have a look here. All right, okay, so I've got my mobile phone running and making sure that there's no problems with the live chat. Right, so let's go into the first news segment of the day, and quite topical. Nicolas Pepe. Well, in actual fact, he's been linked. Again, it's all speculation. All speculation that he might end up going to Everton, or he might go to Newcastle. Now, according to a couple of new segments, the Ivorian branded as a phenomenal by McCarthy joined the Gunners for a club record of £72 million in 2019. A lot was expected of him in the Premier League after his sensational final season at Lille, but things just haven't worked out for him. He's made so far to this point 112 appearances for Arsenal. Has scored 27 goals and provided 21 assists in all competitions. That's not an awful record, but it's still nowhere near good enough for a player who costs so much money. Now, the Gunners are expected to push Pepe. I think, it's going to be come to a point, I believe, in this transfer window where we're going to look to sell him. It's now been claimed that he could find himself at another Premier League club. Now, there's been another journalist, I'm going to mention his name, who claims that he might be going to Everton. Everton might try to sign Nicolas Pepe. Now, the reporter, I'm going to mention his name, he told Give Me Sport that they might get a bargain now, whether it's on loan or not, but I think Everton are in the market for an attacking reinforcements. They need to replace Richarlison. If Nicolas Pepe is available on loan, then it's something Frank Lampard might look at. Again, it's just this reporter's opinion. Nicolas Pepe is reportedly a potential target for Newcastle this summer also. Now, according to another platform, I'm not going to mention their name, but they claim that an Arsenal forward is on the Magpies list of Moussa Dembele's alternatives. Now, Dan Ashworth is currently looking to sign a new right winger as Eddie Howe strives to add more goals to his side. That's why attacking reinforcements are currently being targeted. However, it's provided easier said than done. And yeah, Newcastle could target Nicolas Pepe. Unless there's a dramatic change of events, Diaby would not be joining Newcastle. He's too expensive, and he stated that his desire to stay by Leverkusen. So the alternative they're probably looking at might be Nicolas Pepe. For me, what I can say is Nicolas Pepe is that we do need to sell him. We do need to sell him. You know, the false starts, you know, the season before last, when I thought, oh, actually, in actual fact, he might do the business. Season before last, remember, towards the last 4 or 5 games, he had a flurry of goals, but the season just finished. It just hasn't materialized, hasn't happened. And I do feel tired going on about the same situation with Nicolas Pepe. I can't draw a line underneath because the player is still our player. I will draw a line under him when we sell him, which is probably not going to happen soon enough. But you can let me know your thoughts about Nicolas Pepe. The latest news is that, you know, he might. Frank Lampard would need to beef up his attacking options, and it could be that Nicolas Pepe might need new pastures. But what is happening here at Arsenal is that it's not happening. It's not happening. So I do feel sorry for him, but it's always been in his hands, hasn't it? You can either prove the manager wrong or you can prove the manager right. And so far, he has proved the manager right. The power is in your hands, Nicolas Pepe. It's in your hands. Now, I did, the thumbnail does tell us a different story. I think if Leroy Sane, who for some reason, I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my waters that maybe he could be the next signing. Leapfrogging over Yuri Tillemans, and I still haven't done a video yet. I've just been so busy. But he might leapfrog over Yuri Tillemans and be the next sign at Arsenal. I don't know. It could happen. In football, in terms, anything is possible. Anything can happen. But again, let me know your thoughts. Do you think it would be a good alternative to have Leroy Sane and for Pepe to go out? Do you think what do you think is best? That Pepe goes out on loan, or do you think literally we just sell him for whatever we can get? I think he's age 26, 27 still. I think it's possibly the same age as the gentleman on the right, Leroy Sane. But let me know your thoughts about this here. Leroy Sane in, Nicolas Pepe out. Nicolas Pepe out on a loan deal, or just sell him. We're not going to recoup anywhere near the £72 million. Again, I'm just asking the question because it's topical, isn't it? Right, we've had a couple of comments there, guys. Come into live chat. I can see there's like 26 of you watching at any one time. So come in, ask questions, debate, discuss, but keep it clean, please. I don't have a moderator at the moment. So, yeah, I'm going to be the first and last line of I'll act as the moderator. Right. What's happened here? Sorry, people. Right. Okay. It's been refreshed. The next news segment. Again, another situation where I find myself getting a little bit tiresome about talking about particular players, but they are our players. This is a short one. Lucas Torreira, according to Mercato Web, Arsenal technical director Edu Gaspar could use Lucas Torreira in a player plus cash bid to sign Arthur Melo from Juventus. Okay, all right, it could be, but I'm not going to talk about that in any great detail. Leave that one there. So we go on to the next news segment. That one was quite quick, wasn't it? That one was very, very quick. So the next one we actually waiting for is we're waiting for Alexander Zinchenko to be officially rolled out as the latest and 5th signing actually in this transfer window. The Ukrainian international is set to become Mikel Arteta's 5th summer signing after a deal worth £32 million was agreed with the Man City ex-man that is. He has signed a 4-year deal and underwent a medical. Now, speaking after Arsenal's 3-1 win over Orlando City, a game in which Zinchenko attended and sat alongside technical director Edu, Arteta told reporters there are still a few formalities to get everything completed, but we're really happy to have him. I know the player really well. He's an exceptional player. But the only thing is, we are waiting for the formal announcement for him to be rolled out as the fifth. I repeat, the fifth signing. Yeah, the fifth signing. We'll have to wait. I just don't want Arsenal, again, like I said yesterday, to be eking out this. Right, he's passed the medical. He's signed the contract. Yeah, so just announce it. Get it out of the way so we can go on to the next one. I don't understand what Arsenal are doing. Really don't understand it. And I believe these have been all the new segments. No, it's not. We've got one more. Sorry. I've got one more. And I don't think, I haven't even done, what, Alex, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? So I think, what should I do? All right. Okay. I think, yeah, I'll use this one. So, Gabriel Jesus, spoken about life so far at Arsenal. Yeah, Gabriel Jesus is loving life at Arsenal, describing his summer transfer as the best decision he could have made, whilst he has already been blown away by one of his teammates. I wonder who he's talking about. Well, during an interview on another podcast, Martinelli's name was brought up, and Jesus responded by, "Wow, Martinelli, he's an animal. An animal. He never gets tired." He continued by saying, "My new teammates at the club are so hungry. They're desperate to get this club back to winning the Premier League after 20 years. This kind of challenge excites me a lot to be here." The Brazilian, four-time Premier League champion, feels his role with the Gunners is very different, as he's now seen as a key senior player others look up to, which is something he's relishing. He explained, "I wanted a new challenge. I want to play every game. That's why I came here. I compare this Arsenal team with the City team. When I arrived there, there's a lot of young players. Everybody at the club has received me so well. I'm 2 or 3 years older than most of the players here, but they look at me as a very experienced player. I like that. I like to be a role model for other players," he added. "I'm a person that thinks a lot. I've been thinking about leaving City for 1 or 2 years. Oh, wow. The best decision I could have made is to be at Arsenal. I needed to play football with my smile on my face again. My mother watched our game against Orlando City. I'm coming to say, I see you're different. You're playing happy." I got emotional hearing that. That is really good to hear, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And I'm not being cynical. I'm being honest about that. His mum is calling, because as parents, I'm a parent myself. My kids are, they're actually adults in their 30s, early 30s. But, just to see your child doing so and seeing them, they're more happier. Who wouldn't want that for their child, man? Oh, that is really, really good, man. Really, really good. And the fact that he says that he was thinking of leaving Man City 2 years ago, 1 or 2 years ago, oh my goodness. And also the last again, where he's saying that he's 1 or 2 years older than the other players, and the players now look up to him. What? I mean, he's won the Premier League 4 times, hasn't he? So that, and being the older one, and the players are looking up to you, that's good. That's good. The players are so hungry, you're saying? Let's see them translate that hunger into the Premier League. First game of the season, Crystal Palace. And these are all the new segments currently running on Cannon 4 TV. Yeah. So not much more to say than that. Actually, what I will do before I go into the live chat, I'm going to just double check and see if we've got any comments on our Twitter feed, because you never know. You never know. There might be 1 or 2 comments there. Yeah, but there aren't any. All I can see, DWTT are one of our some 7 or 8 moderators has just retweeted the link out. That's what he's done there. So thank you for that, DWTT. It's quite early though, isn't it, for you? What's like, because DWTT lives stateside in the States. What time is it over there now? My goodness, the early bird catches the worm. Anywho. So let's go into the poll before I do go into the live chat. And the poll that we did maybe I need to probably think of another poll, was your man of the match. I think I will do another one quite soon. Your man of the match, who was your man of the match versus Orlando City? We've received 1,000 votes. Guys, you, thank you. Thank you to you. Thank you. I think the numbers have stayed the same. Yeah, Party, 5%. No, it's changed. Erdegaard, 15%. Jesus, 18%. Martinelli, 20%. And Eddie Nketiah is your chosen man of the match against Orlando City on 43%. So I do need to think about doing another vote. I can't think of anything right about now. But I might do it based on Leroy Sane and Nicolas Pepe. All right? Okay, so now I can go into the live chats for the first time. Let's have a look here. Olokayu, good morning to you, brother, or is it afternoon? Says, I wish Arsenal just get rid of Pepe and bring in Diaby. Okay. Errol, good morning to you, sir. Says, just heard that on the Laguna talk. Bet he leaves us and hits the ground right. Do you know what? I always think that about Nicolas Pepe. That although it's not worked, and it's not only him as well. Some players, for whatever reason, it just doesn't happen. And when they leave Arsenal, I'm just trying to think of a particular player. Yeah, Serge Gnabry. It happens for them. And then you look at all the other players who left Arsenal to go to Man City, and they won the Premier League. Yeah. Nasri. Clichy. Adebayor. But yeah, you're right. I'm thinking you might leave. A different methodology, a different face, a different manager, a different coach might just is what he needs. And I'm thinking, but Everton, going to Everton. I think if he were to go to Everton, I think he might feel like a big fish in a small pond. And maybe that's what he needs. He needs to be the main man or the big man, in not so much of a great team. And maybe Everton might be the place for him. Newcastle, I don't think so. Maximan on the left-hand side and Pepe on the other side. I don't know. But I think for him, he probably needs a new challenge. But you're right. Go in, hit the ground. But anyway, you're right. Best of luck to him. Best of luck. Good morning, says Jermaine. For me, Pepe is out from last season, last year. But why did we play him? He's travelled to the States to be part of the pre-season. If players have said they want to leave, like Pablo Mari, like Hector Bellerin, why do we play those players? Surely they want to stay at that club. They want to stay at the club that they went out on loan to. So Udinese for Pablo Mari, Herrera Betis for Hector Bellerin, and Nicolas Pepe, no one's coming for him yet. Anyhow. Sell or loan him. It also says, cut the ties with Pepe, sell him, sign it in, elite winger. Sane is a very good deal. I can't wait. Oh, sorry about that. We did Tillemans and Paqueta. Please, Arsenal management brings those two guys from Uganda, says Evra. Zinchenko picture wearing an Arsenal training shirt is announcement enough. All right, Errol. Well, not for me. Not for me. I respect your opinion, but that's not enough for me. I want to see the guy just sign the contract because I don't know, anything can happen. But the contract means that you're bound. I want to see the photos. I want to see him sign the contract and doing the video and the interviews and everything else there. But for you, it's enough, but not for me. Not for me. God damn it. Good morning to you. Says Pepe should go. Exactly my point. Yeah, man. I just think with Pepe, he probably needs to feel like he's a big fish in a small pond. And at Arsenal, he's a very, very, very small fish in the ocean. I'm sorry. I have to put it that way, man, but it's true. All right. So I think what I will do, let me do a new poll as of now, while we're live on air, just to tease you all. I'll make it very simple. It's going to be very, very simple. All right. There you go. Choose only one: Nicolas Pepe or Leroy Sane. There you go. Done. So you can go over and vote. Have your say if you want to have a say, because there is the option to have a comment there as well as vote there. So have your say. It's very, very easy. Choose only one: Nicolas Pepe or Leroy Sane. I've got an idea. I think I know what the results are going to be. I have an idea. You horrible lot. Right. Okay. Let's. Okay. Right. Just trying to refresh the page to see if there's any other comments across our other social media. Okay. No. Right. Okay. Okay. Any other comments? Any other pieces of things you want to talk about or debate or ask questions about? Otherwise, what I will do, I will call this live show to an end. I'm just making sure people are just tweeting out that 16 years today. The first game at the Emirates was. We'll say goodbye to Dennis Bergkamp, and it's 16 years ago. The first game at the Emirates. And I'm just showing the video here, but the video I cannot show. I can't show the video here. Yeah, just to show Ian Wright just running on the pitch. Okay. All right. Any other comments? Otherwise, we are going to finish this one here. Actually, I can't finish it because I do need to repeat the news of today from Canal 4 TV's perspective. Because I don't want people to get upset with me. Oh, you only repeated it once, and I didn't get to hear it. I was thinking, right, okay, all right, you probably got a point there. So let me just read this one more comment before I do repeat the news of today. Trevor, good morning to you. Still good morning. Says Pepe needs to go. He has not been great. A very poor signing. But Trevor, has he been a poor signing because of the price tag, £72 million, or you just think he's been a terrible signing? Because I think maybe if we bought him for £15 million, would he have still been a terrible signing? Would it have been a poor signing? I don't know. What's your opinion about that? I don't know. Right, let me just quickly refresh the page and see if we've had any votes so far. So the latest question is: choose only one. Oh, between Leroy Sane or Nicolas Pepe. It's not close. It's not close. We've had. Let me just see. Refresh it one more time. Okay, all right. So now we've had 5 votes. And on 20% is Nicolas Pepe. 20% of the subscribers went for Nicolas Pepe, and 80% have gone for Leroy Sane. Oh my goodness. Okay. So let me review the news of today from Canon Photo TV's perspective, so I don't get any complaints. And oops, no, we'll do this one. Remove this. Oh, actually, we're okay. There we go. Yeah, so the news, the speculation this morning has been that Nicolas Pepe, there's a possibility, a minute possibility that Frank Lampard might need Nicolas Pepe's services. 112 appearances for Arsenal, scored 27 goals, provide 21 assists. Not an awful record, but not the best of record. But I asked the question, are we thinking that way because his price tag, £72 million in 2019? And then, further on from that, it's claimed that actually Newcastle could target Nicolas Pepe. I'm thinking, really? I don't think so. I don't think so. Nicolas Pepe needs to feel like he's the main man. That he's the main man. That he's a big fish in a little old piddly pond. not a small piddly fish in the ocean. Maybe he needs a new challenge, a new regime, a new coach, a new manager to talk to him in a different way. But it's not happening at Arsenal. It's not going to happen at Arsenal. And then we spoke about another player that I'm kind of getting a little bit tired about featuring. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's just the way that Arsenal have dealt with the situation. He has gone out pre-season with Arsenal. He listened to the call, but he's not featured, has he? He hasn't played. Lucas Torreira, according to Calico Mercato Web, Arsenal technical director could use Lucas Torreira in a play plus cash bid to sign Arthur Melo from Juventus. And I thought, well, I'm not going to spend too much time on this one. I'll probably need to do a video. And then we spoke about the gentleman on the not the one in the middle, but the one on the left. Zinchenko spotted signing Arsenal shirt with official announcement imminent. The Ukrainian international is set to become Mikel Arteta's fifth signing after a deal worth £32 million was agreed with Man City. He has now signed, allegedly, a 4-year deal and undergone a medical. Speaking after Arsenal's 3-1 win against Orlando City, Zinchenko attended and sat alongside Edu. Arteta told reporters there are still a few formalities to get everything completed, but we're really happy to have him. I know the player really well. He's an exceptional player. I said, right, okay, all right, just announce it. That's all you have to do. Just announce it, Arsenal, please. And the last news segment, we spoke about Gabriel Jesus, who's saying that life for Arsenal is so wonderful. Yeah, so wonderful. During an interview, Martinelli's name was brought up, and Jesus responded by saying, wow, Martinelli, he's an animal who never gets tired. What about the other players? Anyhow, he continued by saying, my teammates at the club are so hungry. They're desperate to get this club back to winning the Premier League after 20 years. This kind of challenge excites me a lot to be here. The Brazilian, a 4-time Premier League champion, feels his role with the Gunners is very different, and he is now seen as a key senior player others look up to, which is something he is relishing. He explained, I wanted a new challenge. I wanted to play every game. That's why I came here. I compared this Arsenal team with a City team. When I arrived there, there's a lot of young players. Everybody at the club has received me so well. I'm 2 or 3 years older than most of the players here, but they look at me as a very experienced player. I like that. I like to be a role model to other players. He went on to say, I'm a person that thinks a lot. I've been thinking about leaving City for 1 or 2 years. The best decision that I could have made is to have to be here at Arsenal. I needed to play football with a smile on my face again. My mother watched our game against Orlando City and called me to say, I can see you're different. You're playing happy. I got emotional hearing that. I thought, wow. So these have been the new segments repeated again on this show here. I will be coming live later on this evening. I'm just going to be reviewing the news of today again on an evening show. And yeah, man. Yeah. Right, let me just quickly refresh this page and see if there's been any other comments there. No other comments. Actually, I mean, on our Twitter feed here. And let's refresh this page here to see the latest poll that we did. Choose only one. Nicolas Pepe or Leroy Sane. And we've had 29 votes. And the numbers have fallen as so. There's been a dramatic change. Oh my goodness. So out of the 29 votes, let me just refresh it one more time. Out of these votes we've had here now, which has now gone up to 30, 3% of you, 3% of the subscribers have gone for Nicolas Pepe, and 97 have gone for Leroy Sane. Wow. Oh my goodness. I've never seen those numbers before. Oh, okay, now we've had 32. But 9% now have gone for Nicolas Pepe, and 91 have gone for Leroy Sane. Changing all the time. All right, okay. You know what? Let's go into live chat for the last time before we wrap up this one, because I need to be out and about before it starts to rain. I was checking the plants this morning, and the flowers. I was saying to my wife, "Oh, look at them! Oh my goodness, they've been scorched. Literally scorched. I was out in the garden yesterday doing potting around, and I wasn't potting around. I was doing some heavy work in the garden. And my wife was saying, "Oh, yeah, they're nice." I got one of the neighbours who's a builder. I said, "Look, I'm going to do this at the garden." I said, "Look, Alex, when you've cleared up rubbish, get back to me." I was thinking, "All right, thank you very much." There's a lot of rubbish in the garden. I say rubbish, it's like soil. Okay, yeah. Sorry, but it might be. It could be. Not now. Not now. That's not the call I'm waiting for. I'm actually waiting for a call, but not from these people here. Sorry about this, people. So yeah, it's not rubbish. It's just like soil that I've moved. It's like trees that I've been cutting down and making space because we'll do something else. Not not my wife. I am doing the majority of the work in the garden. But he said to me, no, Alex, no. You need to clear all that. When you clear all that, then you can get back to me and I'll let you know how much it's going to cost. I was thinking, right, got a lot of work to be done. But yeah, the plants scorched. I'm not sure why am I talking about the garden for. What am I talking about? Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about a garden for. Anyhow. Where were we? Okay, Errol says Asane. Colin, there you go. Our moderator for the morning show. Colin, it's early, man. Colin, it's early. Smash the likes, people. Morning, Alex. He says 3. All right, okay, 3. Ace says, good morning, all and Cannon. Thank you for that, Ace. Let me get rid of this and see, just double check. I wanna just want to refresh the page and see. Right, we've now received 42 votes. Nicolas Pepe again has gone down to 7%, and Leroy Sane has gone back up to 93%. 93% of the subscribers have gone for Leroy Sane. Choose only one. There can be only one. You horrible lot. All right, okay. I'm kind of getting the feeling that I was supposed to announce something, and it's just gone out of my head. I did say I'm gonna be going live later on this evening. I'm gonna make my way shortly from here to my mum's house, but I'm waiting for a very, 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 very important call, and yeah. So let's wait and see for that. I believe. Let me just do something very, very quickly. Oh, right. So Arsenal's next pre-season game is against Chelsea. Now, I thought to myself, hang on a minute. We've gone to United States to play against another Premier League team. Why can't we just hold that match here in the UK? And now we're going to be playing against Chelsea out in the States. All it is about the ka-ching, about the money. Bottom line. But anyway, so Sunday, 1 a.m. UK time. I won't be watching that. I will not be watching that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be watching that. I kind of forgot what I was going to say now. I literally kind of lost my train of thought. God. Anyway, Hora says, good morning, good afternoon to you. Says, I want Pepe out of Arsenal team. We need players like Tillemans. And Colin says, we have to get another midfielder and get Xhaka out. That I need to do that video in regards to Yuri Tillemans and why it's so complicated. And again, that report mentions Granit Xhaka, but I don't think it's going to be Granit Xhaka because they have to sell, according to this report, Arsenal have to sell a midfielder to get Yuri Tillemans in. And the report just happens to mention Granit Xhaka. So I might need to get alternative sources before I do the video. But yeah, Yuri Tillemans will be an instant upgrade. How many times I have to say that? An instant upgrade on Granit Xhaka. And again, I'm not picking on Granit Xhaka. I'm just thinking, if you are going to say again that you are an elite club with elite players, like Gabriel Jesus, then you've got to start acting like an elite club with an elite mentality. Now, for all the little bits of positivity that he's done, Granit Xhaka that is, he does come with a lot of negativity, i.e. he's not the quickest across the pitch. He's lost that range of passing. Now, whether it's because he's been told not to do long-range passing or long-range shots, it's just happened. You can see it. He doesn't do that. And again, temperamental on the pitch. How many yellow cards did he get last season? I mean, how many yellow cards did he get? How many red cards did he get last season? Again, doesn't provide much for me anyway, at least. Can't defend. Yeah, in attacking, no. Youri Tielemans, again, will be an instant upgrade on what we have in Granit Xhaka. Again, I'm not picking on him. If anyone says, you're picking on Granit Xhaka, I'm not picking on Granit Xhaka. I'm not picking on him. Trevor says we need to sign a winger and another midfielder. But what kind of midfielder, Trevor? For me, ideally, I like Youri Tielemans, but it has to be a central defensive midfielder. Even Kevin Campbell said it himself. Even though Kevin Campbell said that he would like, if the money was right, he would go and buy N'Golo Kante. Not for me. But he has identified, he said, wait, no, when Thomas Partey is not there, you can see the midfield, it struggles. But Thomas Partey for me is not a defensive midfielder. So we need to go into the market. If we're not going to keep Lucas Torreira, if we're not going to play Mohamed Elneny on a regular basis, then go into the market and buy a serious defensive midfielder. And I know you've been talking about Savic. Okay, then go and buy him. Go and get him. I featured him a couple of times. Ben T, good morning, says, no matter we sell or loan him out, next season we have got to get an able replacement. Honestly, I don't see him flourishing at Arsenal. Listen, my marks out of 10 for this transfer window is still a 5. It's still a 5 because Zinchenko will be the 5th signing in this transfer window. Out of the 5, how many are going to be a sure start in the first team? Only 2. 2 out of 5. What about the other 3? Yes, maybe because of the big sign-off fee, and we have given him chance after chance, but he's not lived up to the expectations. It's down to him, isn't it? At the point, this time, you can only say it is down to Nicolas Pepe. You know, doesn't matter where you are on the pitch. Look like you're hungry. Look like you're hungry. I looked at, I Believe in Miracles documentary with Brian Clough, and where he taught Nottingham Forest from where they were winning 2 European Cups, but he had the players. He was a little bit ruthless, but the players fought for each other. And from my mind, nothing has changed from the 70s. You should still be fighting for your teammates. Nicolas Pepe doesn't inspire me at all. He's not going to fight. He's not going to fight. And yeah, it's time for him to go. Again, I'm not picking on him before anyone says, but Alex, you're picking on him again. No, it's down to the tactic. It's down to the manager. They don't have a good relationship. If you heard how Brian Clough would speak to his players, you think, oh my goodness, actually, you know what? If he was here now managing, the players would have turned on him. Modern day footballers, softies, man. Softies. But it's a different era, isn't it? Different era. But Nicolas Pepe, Project Pepe is finished. It's come to an end. It's come to an end. Oops. Exactly, 2 out of 5. Now, I know everyone's excited, almost everyone's excited, because somebody said, but there's two more marquee signings. So is Zinchenko part of the 2 more signings, or once we get Zinchenko done, there's going to be 2 additional marquee signings? I don't understand. Can someone help me out here? Zinchenko is imminent. So was it Edu, innit? Was it Edu who said that? There's going to be, or was it Arteta? There's 2 more marquee signings. So Zinchenko has been signed. So we're going to have 2 additional marquee signings. I know, somebody help me out, man. Somebody please come in live chat and explain that to me, because I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Right, just a few more minutes, people, and then we are finished on this one here. Here. Okay. Right. Oh. Why does Pepe get so much attention when the likes of Holding, Terrible, and Mardy, especially when Mardy was careless, sliding, tackling, when no need loads need go, Niall's performance been terrible? Why does he get a lot of attention? I don't know. I think, again, it's only an assumption I'm making here. I think maybe going by the comments that Pert Mertesacker said a few weeks ago, he said, "Look, I took the senior squad for training, for coaching, and I can see Nicolas Pepe has got bags of potential. So we want to see that on the pitch. So maybe they're trying to give him a chance after chance after chance after chance." And actually, the light bulb was just going off in my head. I don't think we're going to be selling Nicolas Pepe. I don't think so, because Pert Mertesacker can say that in an interview that he gave. I don't think that we're going to be selling Nicolas Pepe. I think we're going to give him a chance to prove the management wrong. I don't know. It's just my opinion. Anyhow. Oops, no, sorry. 1 second, Lynn. 1 second, Lynn. I'll get to your comment in a moment. I believe it's 2 additional after. Really? Okay. So then it might be Leroy Sane then. If anyone can, Arteta can. That Man City feeder club mentality. It might be Leroy Sane after all then, isn't it? So you're saying it's 2 additional after the Z man. How am I going to do the Z? I don't know how to do the Z man. Anyway, well, after the Z man. We've got the X man we need to get out, and now we've got the Z man. Okay. All right. Right, now to Lynn. Good morning, Lynn. I hope you are keeping well. Saliba, Jesus, and Zinchenko, I think we start. And 2 of these are Champions League proven. And I think they will be bringing in another 2 midfielder, and then we got plus Tillemans. Wow, that's a lot. Where's the money come from? Man? Where's the money come from? 25 million on 72 million player. I'd rather keep him. Interesting. We have enough cover on the wings. We have got to get rid of Deadwood. That has been plugging the squad for entirely too long. The thing is, on one side, remember, we're back in the Europa League. So rotation is going to come into this now, isn't it? Beginning of next season. Cup games, Premier League, and Europa League. So you've got to make sure you've got enough players to cover and rotate on that. But on the other hand, you really don't want to be keeping players who've said that they want to leave Arsenal. There's nothing worse than having players who've said they want to leave the club. Now, I don't know how or where Mikel Arteta sees Bellerin or Pablo Mari or Reece Nelson or Ainsley Maitland-Niles. So out of those five players, as I mentioned there, at least 2 of them have said they want to leave Arsenal. And that's why I said yesterday, you've got to move quick in a transfer window. If these players want to leave, get the business done quickly in the transfer window. Do we have a replacement backup for Tomiyasu? And I've actually heard some news that actually Tomiyasu is injured. A muscle strain. I think, here we go again. Smith Rowe, as I understand it, has got a knock. So he's injured. Oh, my goodness. Kieran Tierney is also injured as well. I was thinking, oh. So I understand it. It has to be like a balancing act. Keeping enough quality in the squad, cover, rotation, but also having enough quality to take charge and make a run for it in the Premier League, the Cup games, and the Europa League. We don't have enough cover, do we? Go hard and fast in the transfer window. Hard and fast in this transfer window. Get the players out who don't want to play for Arsenal, but make sure you get the signings in as quickly as possible. I mean, Gabriel Jesus, he's just been talking about how, he likes the fact that players look up to him. He is an elite player. You can see the quality he has. William Saliba is an elite player. Where has he been? He's been out on loan 3 times. Coming into Arsenal says, what do you want to achieve? What do you want to achieve, young William? Well, I want to win everything. Elite mentality. Oops. What have I done here? Sorry, people. Here we go. Oh, goodness. Colin says, Xhaka, Torreira, Mari, Pepe, men need to go. They need to go. Error, I forgot why you're laughing, man. Why are you laughing, brother? Check out the merch. Check out Can't Wait TV merch. Subscribe, become a member. We're family, and smash that like button like Arsenal's new black kit has. Record signings, apparently. Anyhow, moving swiftly on. Pepe played his first half and a dead team, but if Pepe played on second half, half better, a side would have been different. Result: Arteta wants Pepe to look bad. Keep playing him with the dead ballers. Well, Matt Saka has said, like I said there, that he can see when he took the senior squad for coaching. Pepe he's got the talent. Just need to show that on the pitch. I don't think we're going to sell him. Abayo says, good morning to you, or good afternoon. To me, we have not yet addressed our major problem. What's the major problem? Midfield is more key than any other positions in the pitch. Good midfield makes defense protected attackers get enough supply. Abayo, yeah, you're right. But in what sense? What, defensive or attacking in the midfield? But I think I understand what you're saying. Arteta dropped Pepe when he was on form. Yeah, he did actually. That's a good point. The calf that never heals, Tomiyasu. Oh, goodness. If Arsenal will sign Sane, then Nelson or Pepe, one of them have to leave. But then, like I just said, Jacob, good afternoon to you, Jacob. What about having enough quality in the squad? Because rotation, you need rotation. Especially now in the new season, we're back in the Europa League. You need rotation. So, again, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Do we need to keep Pepe? Because we need rotation in the Europa League as well as in the Premier League. I'm just asking the question, man. 10 night, brother. Yes, man. Yes. I don't know about facts, man. I wouldn't say it's facts. It's just my opinion, isn't it? And when you give an opinion, you're always going to find yourself upsetting somebody. And I give an opinion, and it does upset some people when I give an opinion. And sometimes when people give an opinion to me, I don't like it. I give my opinion anyway. That's my opinion. Whether you like it or not, that's my opinion. Oh, dear. I said this about Leno. I do understand that we should be more ruthless with selling. The longer we wait, Fulham will still get him for 10 mil. It's funny, I saw someone mention it. I'm not going to mention their Twitter handle yesterday, and they were saying that Leno is technically better than Ramsdale. And for that reason, we should not be looking to sell him anytime soon. I thought, that's interesting. But the player wants to play. If you're going to say, all right, Ramsdale, because of his performances, a number one goalkeeper, what happens to an international goalkeeper who's thinking about, wow, the World Cup is this year. I need to be playing on a regular basis. So I can understand it from both point of views. Yeah, okay, you want to sell him, the player wants to leave, but Leno is a good goalkeeper. Technically, he is a good goalkeeper. But like all players and all goalkeepers, they have an Achilles heel. They have an Achilles heel. And Leno, his Achilles heel is that when the ball gets hepped up in the air, he's quite fallible. 2 seasons ago, you remember when we played against Southampton? They just lobbed the ball up and he was found wanting. But I'm just trying to think, what's Ramsdale's Achilles heel? But yeah, you're right. But even Fulham are still penny pinching on £11 million. Just pay the money. Pay the money. Who's on? Yeah, it's Fulham. With Fulham. It is not as simple to sell as it is Pepe, Torreira, Bellerin, Zinchenko, and Marley on large wages. Unless they reduce their wages, Arsenal shouldn't release them. Well, priceless truth. Thank you for that. But what I'm going to say is, it's not only now that these players have been saying that they don't want to say Arsenal. They said it whilst the season was still running. So what I'm trying to say is, the players have indicated you for the longest time that they want to leave. You've had enough time to negotiate. And one of those 2 players, Pablo Mari and Bellerin, have said they're willing to forego their wages to stay at Real Betis. But what's happened? More often than not, with the negotiations that Arsenal do, it's just not good enough. It's not good enough. There's rumours that Pepe could be on his way to Everton, even on loan. It will get rid of the wages. Yeah, that was one of the main segments I read once I started the show, at the top of the show, actually. Pepe is worth money. Arteta doesn't want him to look bad. To me, Pepe should be given more chances. He is capable, but he's not showing it. He's not showing it on the pitch nearly enough. We need Paqueta because he is very versatile and can rotate into a few different positions. How confused is the leadership to take 5 goalkeepers and 6 outfield players they need to sell with the academy kids left at wondering what they're doing at Arsenal? I mentioned that the other day, didn't I? It's funny, when I took the squad, the 33-man squad, thinking 6 goalkeepers. Did we really need to send all those goalkeepers out there? We need more quality in both first team and second team to compete for more trophies, EFL, a Cup, Europa League, etc., etc., etc. And that is it, isn't it? So it's down to them to find the correct balance. Again, having enough numbers, again, to rotate, but having the quality, I repeat, having the quality to compete and win the Premier League. Not just to secure top 4, to win the Premier League, to win the Europa League. And that route, enough said. Last few people, oh my goodness, 5 minutes short of 1 hour. Wow, time's gone very, very quick. That's the bed and the club has made, and you cannot keep players that way. Somebody wants to win too much around. Hungry players that want to win everything. An elite mentality. If we are to sell Pepe, let it be out of the league. We shall regret Pepe selling Pepe. Pepe has never been protected. Motivated like the way Saka is protected. I cannot understand what you're trying to say. And my personal opinion is Pepe is that he doesn't want to put himself in the shop window because of his wages. Do you think? Okay, what's your opinion? Really? It's typical Arsenal, isn't it? Same old Arsenal. Right. So I've come to an end, but before I finish this one, I do want to check out the numbers. The numbers on the latest poll that we have published, and it's choose only one out between Nicolas Pepe or Leroy Sane. Who would you choose? If I had to choose only one, there can be only one. Well, we've had 128 votes so far in 33 minutes. 10% of you, sorry, 10% of the subscribers have gone for Nico Pepe. Doesn't take a mathematician to work that one out. 9% of the subscribers have gone for, yeah, your chosen one, Leroy Sane. So that's something we're going to feature again. I'm going to refresh it again to see if there's been any other change. It's remained the same. It has remained the same. Okay. Right. Okay, we're finished now. We're finished. Inside and out. I don't like doing hour-long shows, man. I just don't like it. I don't like it. But we've done it with our 4 minutes to spare. Thank you for your comments there. Okay, I think I'll feature this one because Colin is the moderator for the show. This is a great job, Alex. So thank you, Colin. Come on, people. The likes are criminal levels. We need the likes pounded. Come on. Get it done. Get it done. Make it so. Make it so. Right, until then, enjoy whatever you're going to do for the day. And I will be back. I will be back. You can't get rid of me so quickly on this. On this, Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.